We're at the Dewalt booth at World of Concrete for 2022, and we have the foremost expert on rotary hammers, and he's much taller than I am, so they put me up on this concrete block. What do you think? You think I should take this block with me when I leave?
You're strong enough, you can carry it. Hey, Chris, rotary demolition hammer product expert at Dewalt. So I got a brand new 60 volt Sds Max dedicated chipping hammers. We came out with two models for World of Concrete. I have the 832. It's 15 pounds, 10.5 joules of impact energy. Perfect if you're chipping high, you're chipping low, very ergonomic. I've got a 22 pound, monstrous 19.4 joules of impact energy. Both these hammers have shocks, reduce the vibration because you're working hard. I've got wireless tool control. When you depress the trigger, you'll remotely activate the 60 volt dust extractor. Very, very nice feature. Keep your job site ocean compliant and clean. We have a tag rated design, so you track the tool anywhere using the Dewalt Tool Connect app. The 9 amp hour battery that comes with it standard. However, you can buy additionally 15 amp hour DCB 615 for 2 to 3 times the runtime. What do you think?
I gotta be honest, I really need a scale here. The difference is I feel like this is a little heavier.
It is a little heavier.
But it's negligible. It's nothing, I think once it's on these tools, I don't think I would notice the difference of the battery. Although it looks a lot bigger.
It is. The footprint is bigger. There is a couple ounces different in it, obviously, but it's more thermally stable, so it gives you a lot longer runtime.
Gotcha.
We wanted to make sure our users can get as close to possible cutting that cord, more productivity, cordless vac, cordless hammer, move, no cords.
So you're saying it's more thermally stable, so this battery shouldn't run as hot.
Won't run as hot.
So you're gonna get more, so I'll assume there's technology in these batteries that if it did become hot, it might cut back the power. So what they've done is they've made this more thermally stable so you get more juice more at a time.
Exactly correct.
Okay.
Exactly correct. You mind if I give you a demo real quick?
No, I'll get out of your way.
All right, I'm gonna grab the 22 pound and we're gonna chip some stuff up.
You know what the best part is? I hear the vac running, and I hear it banging, so it's cleaning the filter. But this is the thing, you don't even really hear it running, but it's keeping the particulate, at least some of it, out of the air.
Obviously the stuff that's too heavy to fall is gonna fall, but that also is too heavy to get in your lungs. We're not concerned about that. The microscopic particles, the flare up, that's what we want to capture.
You know what? The size is deceiving. The weight is not, I don't know, it's just not, it seems lighter, much lighter than you would expect.
It's very well balanced.
That's nice.
We made the 832, which is perfect. I'm adjusting the airlock system, exclusive to the Dewalt, locks on so it won't fall off. I'm gonna pair the hammer again. I depress it for 1 second, pull the trigger, works on a different hammer. But when I do patch concrete, epoxy repair, waterproofing application with the bushing bit, and I go to town. If I need detailed work, I'm close to the saw edge, I turn down the variable speed dial and the beats per minute drop. It gives you the ability to really get in that detail and not mess up the area that you don't want messed up.
That's nice. So we're roughing up the surface so we can go in with a feather edge or do something.
Exactly correct. That
Gotcha.
feather edge will turn down, surface saturation dry, or whatever your patching material requirements make. Excellent area.
Okay, beautiful. What's this big boy?
This is our D25 980 60 pound dedicated pavement breaker.
Wow.
So really get some work done.
How's it feel?
It's very, very good. I can get some power to you real fast. You want to run it.
I can't turn it down.
So here we have our DCB 1800. It's a 4 battery inverter. It's gonna give you 15 amps of power to run this beast.
No power close by. Chris created power close by. I love it.
So we're gonna plug this in.
The vibrations, like unbelievably isolated. I'm even feeling like these handles spin.
Free floating handle mechanism.
This is pretty awesome, dude.
So we designed this tool to also, if you notice, we have 4 hex bolts. So if it falls to the field replaceable handler, doesn't have to go into the service center. We don't want downtime. We're all about productivity.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate
you.
That
Thank
was
you
an
very
awesome
much.
demonstration. I appreciate it. We're here with Scott.
Hey,
he's going to tell us
nice to
all
meet you.
about these new offerings. What can you tell us?
Yeah, so we're coming out with a brand new Dewalt Elite Carbide drill bit. Now, the cutting head is the most important part of the drill bit, and we've totally redesigned it from the ground up. So typically when you're looking at a carbide drill bit, it has more of a square face. This one is about rectangular. Still has 4 cutting legs on it,
It
though.
looks unique to me.
It is.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, so we really went back to the drawing board, redesigned it. It's got new cutting edges, new geometry, and it's been delivering an outstanding level of performance. And not just that, but we also went back and redesigned the fluting and the internal section of it. So it has a tapered core. The inside actually gets a little bit smaller to help reduce the stress. I know it's kind of counterintuitive. Reduces the stress on the drill bit.
Okay.
And we do a surface treatment called Iron Blast technology where we pelt the bit with small iron balls, and that actually reduces the risk of fractures on the bit itself. And we redesigned the flutes for better dust uptake, and the result is a kind of an next gen
So wait a
performance.
minute. You said that it tapers.
Mm-hmm.
But what am I feeling? Like, dude, this is nuts.
It's pretty light.
What's up with this? Is this hollow?
It's not hollow, no.
What's in the middle there?
It's a solid, it's a steel core. Yeah.
It is a steel core.
Yeah.
This is crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
and the last thing too I wanted to point out is right here on the head, and it's pretty small. You see this little nub. This is our wear mark indicator. So the diameter is incredibly important because you're putting in anchors and there's very specific tolerances you have to hit.
Yes.
As you drill, it wears off the edge and the head gets, smaller.
Okay.
Once it gets too small, your anchors won't fit. So this is a great, easy way to see if your drill bit's still in spec. And because we stand behind our drill bits, if anything ever happens to this drill bit while that anchor is still there, we'll replace it, no questions asked.
So what I heard was if this is within wear tolerance, but something else happens to this drill bit, you warrant the bit.
Yep, you run it over, you break it in half, whatever.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's
No
hilarious.
questions asked.
I still can't get over how light this is.
Yeah, it's cool. And then we've also got,
How much does this thing weigh? Like 2 ounces?
It's a little bit bigger. So this is the Sds Max. A lot of the same technology we transferred over to here.
Okay.
Instead, that same wear mark is on the flute. There's a little cut. Oh, it's right there.
Oh, I see
cut
it.
right there in the flute.
Okay.
Same deal. If you see that and anything else happens to the bit, we'll replace those. We took ours, current one in production, benchmarked against, the other guys.
Yes.
And we're all about kind of comparable as far as how many anchors you're going to put in on a drill for a single drill bit. This is the next generation. It's a step up. It's not even the same.
So 488.
Anchors in one drill bit.
So here's my question.
Yep.
Is there a price difference? Is this more expensive than the competitors to get additional?
No, it's very, very similar in price.
So similar in price.
Yeah.
Cool. I like how the vac completely extracted the whole toe. That's perfect.
The vacuum's awesome.
And it removes an additional step of having to evacuate the hole.
Exactly.
Thanks,
Nice to
sir.
meet you.
I appreciate it. Nice to meet you. This is Chris. You're going to love this. Tell us all about it, my friend.
CCU Plus Anchor stands for Critical Connection Undercut Anchor. Critical connection, why? Infrastructure, bridges, tunnels, critical connections.
So these are rated.
These are rated. They are rated for seismic. They have what's called an ICC ESR approval report,
Okay.
number 4810. It gives it a third-party code approval.
Okay.
It's approved for cracked concrete. It's approved for seismic.
Awesome.
It's the strongest mechanical anchor you can buy.
Okay. Can we talk about where it's made?
We can absolutely talk about where it's made. And this is something I wouldn't forget. It's made in the USA.
And I heard it's not made far from us. And I always say, whenever there's an opportunity, and listen, I know we have viewers that are all over the world, but my neighbors live here in the US, and quite frankly, if I could buy something that's made in the USA, I do it. You wanna know why? Because the job I'm saving could be my own or it could be my neighbor's. So when I heard that, I loved it.
Number one, dust-free, right? So we're talking about OSHA Table 1 compliant. We're going to start off with the pilot hole.
Okay.
We're using a hollow drill bit.
Love it.
So this is considered a stop bit. It's got a collar on it. It's very important. This anchor needs the hole drilled just to the right depth.
That's awesome.
Very important. I'm gonna put that down.
So this is literally a system.
This is literally a system. All right, so we'll start off with the pilot hole. The reason this anchor is so strong is the connection.
Okay.
So we have a straight pilot hole.
Okay.
Now what we're going to do is take a separate drill bit called an undercut bit, also hollow, so it'll collect the dust. And we're gonna carve out the bottom of the hole into basically an upside down V.
Okay.
So when the anchor sets, this sleeve will hammer it down with a setting tool, and it's going to expand. These splines expand over the cone, and the splines expand into this upside down V we're gonna carve in the bottom. Next operation.
So we undercut and we evacuated the hole.
All in one step.
Awesome. No squeeze balls.
No blowing, no brushing, nothing. All right through the bit into the dust extractor. All right, let's install an anchor. So these anchors come in a couple of different steel grades. We have high strength B7, and we also have 316 stainless steel class 2. They come in different sizes. We have 3/8, ½ inch, 5/8, and 3/4.
So we set pretty much the shield.
We pushed that sleeve down and it expanded over the cone. So now it's undercut. You have all this concrete now bearing down against that anchor. And it's complete. So that's the end of it.
Wow.
Torque it down to the proper torque and you're done. That's the installation.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
System-wise, are we buying fasteners? It's including these bits. How will we go about getting the system?
You're buying the fasteners. You're then buying the proper rotary hammer. We have an installation manual that covers all of this. It gives you a nice table. If you're using this anchor, use this bit, use this rotary hammer. It's all well laid out. Anchors, the rotary hammer, the 2 different bits, dust extractor, and that setting tool. That is the system.
Gotcha.
So we call that system Dust X Plus because it uses a series of hollow bits to extract the dust. The plus meaning it's code approved. We have the ICC ESR report like I was explaining earlier.
Beautiful. Chris, I appreciate it.
Vince,
Thank
no
you.
problem. Thanks for coming by.
Awesome. That's like awesome innovation. It's a good system, right? It's going to make you faster. It's going to remove steps. It's going to make you more productive and make more money. And who doesn't want to make more money? See you on the next one.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy, and you're here in the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, here, and maybe over here. See you later.